just went absolutely crazy. She went from 0 to 100 like this. She picked a bin up and she threw it across the room, and I bet Sami Zayn was glad that he wasn't around, because you know what happens with WWE and Sami Zayn. But it's the equivalent. Imagine again, I'm talking to you now, and all of a sudden I start shouting. You'd be like, Simon, what are you doing? It's gonna be okay. Down, and of course we had to have the whole best in the world thing. Shane McMahon. What he does to my body when I say his name. Shane McMahon, I'm so sick of it. I mean, the only person boring and rubbish during this match, and you know what, it's probably because it was really boring and it was really rubbish. Here's some exclusive footage of me watching it. Therefore, down. Commentary, by the way. That's like if I do this, and you're just like, well, what is that? And I just don't mention it. It's just there. You just have to deal with it. Also, Drew McIntyre is now wearing a leather jacket like Shane McMahon. So these are the little things that WWE worries about. Well, they're going to look like each other, pal. Somebody get Drew McIntyre a leather jacket. And there he is, looking like a big version of... Then, oh my gosh, Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon was taking on Roman Reigns. And if you can actually get your head around it, Shane McMahon won. If I could take my head off and throw it, I'd do the rest of it headless down. All interviews between Becky and Lacey Evans. You know what I'm talking about. They draw a line down the screen, and you have one person here, and you have one person there. And I'm sure these could actually be decent, but for some reason, every time we do them, nobody is allowed to sound like a human being, and therefore instead sounds like this. Becky, I'm gonna beat you at the pay-per-view, because you're not a woman. And I am a woman, and I'm a really classy woman. And as a classy woman, I'm gonna beat you, because you're not a woman. I'll whip your ass, Lacey Evans. The real problem with this is that I can't do an Irish accent, and now I just sound really weird. But at Stomping Grounds, Lacey Evans, you're going to lose. That was terrible, but my point being, everybody just talks in another celebration for Shane McMahon. Didn't we just have Shane McMahon Appreciation Night like 2 weeks ago? Why are we doing it again? Why are we doing it again? Odd segment 2. Apollo Crews was then talking about how he got screwed over by Andrade last week until he had a bit of a back and forth with Zelina Vega. But then in the background, Chad Gable, who's now on 205 Live by the way, was making notes. Right, that stare was uncomfortable, wasn't it? But it was the equivalent of what we had seen here, because when Apollo Crews turned and saw Chad Gable making notes, he didn't say a word. He just looked at him and kept trying to see the notes like he was some kind of pigeon, and Chad Gable just went the other way and kept recoiling because he didn't want anybody to see his notes. What is WWE TV? Oh look, Cesaro, we're running out of time. You've got to do this quick. It went like this. I know we both want a match, Ricochet, but now I'm going to find you later on. I'm going to beat your ass, then I'll be the one up and you're the one that loses. The end done. And now Alexa Bliss is blatantly going to screw her over soon. However, unlike Raw, Alexa Bliss was drinking the coffee, and I support the coffee. Yes, the coffee's back.